resistance is timely.
What?
Just in time.
Ah! You hit someone else one time in your fucking life! Path. Simulated universe. Tier list. Tier maker. First things first. Cool. Glad we got that out of the way. D for destruction. Destruction is basically the only path where you have to rely on your character's ability to do things, right? Every other path can cheese somehow. Every other path can be used to clear worlds that you do not have the stats for. Remembrance can clear any world except 6 with literally no relics on your characters because you won't get hit. No relics, no light cones, no nothing. Because you just won't get hit. Right, you saw that. I literally did not take a single instance of damage against that boss. It doesn't matter how good my relics are. It doesn't matter how good my light cones are. Because all of my damage was coming from my blessings. And I didn't get hit a single time. Well, I didn't get a hit that I took damage a single time. Even with no cryo characters. I've done this without Yunsing as well, multiple times. It's harder at the beginning if you don't have ice characters. Because you're picking up blessings that don't do that much for you. But basically, as soon as you pick up your path resonance, you're fine. Okay, Elation. Elation is hard to rank because it's probably the second best when you have the characters for it, but it's definitely by far the worst if you don't, and you don't want to get it off path, right? So I'd rank it in C because of that, because something needs to be there. Actually, no, I'll rank it in B. I'll rank Preservation in C. Preservation is a little sus if you don't have Gepard. You just don't get enough shields. Destruction is in D tier. Listen, one of the paths has to be the worst one. And it's Destruction. Alright. Nihility will also go in B, where it is also a bit character dependent, right? If you don't have the good Nihility characters, it's kind of sus. But you can still get carried by your path resonance. And there's a bunch of really good utility Nihility blessings that will help you survive. You don't need a healer either if you run Destruction. That's just not true. Hunt is worse than Destruction? It's not. Like, it's just not. What do you want me to say? Hunt goes in A, basically because it has the best path resonance. Not necessarily the best, the best overall path resonance, I'd say. Hunt is the best with invested units. That's the thing, you don't actually really need invested units for Hunt. You can go for Hunt stuff where you get carried by your units, but you can also just go for Hunt stuff where you get carried by your path. And focus mainly on surviving and having one unit that has a bunch of attack. And just have your resonance be the thing that carries you. Basically focus on break and anything that can give you more turns to generate more path resonance. Because a lot of, I mean, it's Hunt, right? A lot of the Hunt blessings are focused on getting more turns. And as such, Hunt is the blessing where you can, or the path where you can get your path resonance the most often. Right? Because this thing, right? Paired with so many of the Hunt things, like this one, right, that gives you an additional turn every 6 turns, like all of the speed blessings, but most importantly, paired with Celestial Annihilation, this thing, right, you will get your path resonance all the fucking time. This shit, especially in World 6, is so broken. Because it works on Bronya and on Cocolia. Like, both Bronya and Cocolia are counted as elite enemies. So it advances forward your whole team if you break them. So you can pretty easily advance forward your Fire MC by breaking the first lance. And then same thing by breaking the second lance. And then advance forward your whole team by breaking Bronya. and then go through your whole team, and then advance forward your whole team by breaking Cocolia. It's kind of insane. And the amount of path resonances that you can fucking get out by doing that is just, Hunt path is just good. Because the reality is, if you're playing the game in a fair manner, you need to have enough investment into your characters that you will beat them without them, like, you need to have enough investment into, how do I explain this in the best way possible? What does Remembrance Resonance damage scale off? I have no fucking clue. I don't think I've ever really noticed the damage that it does. The Preservation pop-off is far better than the Elation pop-off. The thing is, Preservation without Gepard is a lot harder to play, right? If you have Gepard Preservation, you just basically AFK, just use your Gepard ult all the time and you're fine. Without Gepard, you need to handle your March shields really, really well. And even then, sometimes you're just gonna be in situations where you need to shield more than one character and you just can't. The thing about Elation is that when you have a decent Elation run, it's really easy to just fucking one-shot waves. You get so much damage from Aftertaste. Anyways, and then S tier is Remembrance and Abundance. Remembrance, obviously with the very important caveat that it does not work on World 6, right? Finish Zverog level 2 without any shield character with Preservation. I mean, I've cleared Zverog. I don't think I've cleared it with Abundance yet, just because I haven't tried it with Abundance yet, because it kind of got repetitive and boring at some point. But like, I have cleared Zverog with every path that I've attempted, right? Like, it's not, being able to clear doesn't mean that it's better. Like, I think Abundance is better than Remembrance simply because Remembrance is subject to immunities. Abundance is element neutral. Okay, so yes, but also with Remembrance, you can literally have a TL 10 account that if you were to somehow be able to put them against Zverog, fucking difficulty 5 or some shit, they'd be fine. Remembrance is Exodia. Like, that is basically what it is. If you have all of the pieces, you just win. You don't need to interact with the board in any way. You don't need to interact with, like, you just win. You've got all the pieces of Exodia, you win the game. Chat, it's time.
Let's go say hi.
Let's go say hi.
Show your courage. Can't stop the run.
I think I want to let him attack first before I do anything. Okay.
Help me improve.
Now we do this, and then we start killing him.
Bladed flight. We've entered the storm.
You guys ready?
Crush them.
Oh, he's at 91%. Let's see.
Swordplay.
Okay, so we should do like maybe 20k damage with our old. Oh, what's that? 84k? Oh, sheesh. Oh, that's pretty good actually. Oh darn! Another 60k. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Ooh, he's dead. All right, very cool.
Initiating.
Okay, let's do this.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it.
Sure.
Rock with it.
Yep. And then maybe we go for this one. It's not really necessary, but whatever. Why not, right? Get a decent amount of damage in there. Okay, let's get some more damage in there. Then, maybe back to Serval. Sure. And then some more damage, and then they're dead. And now he's alone. And, yeah, we can take care of that, right? Yep. Okay, business. All right, second phase done. All right, third phase. Let's see what you got for me. Okay, so very cool. All right. Nice. Poggers. Okay, you can get dissociated real quick and then take a bit of damage, just a tiny little bit, a reasonable amount. Yes, I think I would call that reasonable. Fairly reasonable. I do believe. Yes.
We've entered the storm.
It is definitely something I would call fairly reasonable. No more than that though. Just reasonable, right? Just reasonable. It's just reasonable, you know? Let I love Remembrance, dude. I fucking love Remembrance, man. Oh, it's so nice.